I am Edwin Watson with Triple E Realty and Property Management here with
Eden Strange.
Eden. Are you a homeowner?
Yes, I am.
Eden, what would you say is one of the most important things about being a homeowner?
From a personal perspective, that sense of this is mine.
Yep.
I like that, that ownership capacity because I've rented. I've owned several homes throughout the state of Indiana. I've rented to other people and tried to provide pathways to home ownership to people that I rented to. And so that feeling of like, you come home and it's really home. It's not somebody else's home that you just staying in. It's your home and you can do how you feel. So
now, how did you go about selecting a realtor when you decided to start purchasing homes?
I have friends that are realtors. Okay. So, in my industry, I have lots of friends that do a lot of different things. So I just roll through the Rolodex and say, hey, come help me out. So.
Now, during the home buying process, did you run into any hiccups that was unexpected?
No, not at all. It was real smooth, real smooth. Yeah, it was real smooth.
So if you had any advice for a first-time home buyer looking to purchase their first home, what would that be?
Don't rush. Yep. Take your time. Find the home that feels like home for you. Don't let anybody pressure you into a spot because the market is doing this or the market is doing that. When you find the home that's for you, it's almost like it calls to you. Yep. When you walk in, it's like, this is my home. Yep. You feel like you're at home. Yep. So just don't rush.
Okay. Well, hey, thank you for your time today. I appreciate you taking the time to talk to Triple E Realty and Property Management. I appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your day.
All right, you too.
Hi, I'm Evona with Triple E Realty and Property Management, and I'm here with
Misha Sampson.
Hi, Misha. Are you a homeowner?
Yes, I am.
So tell us about that process. What were some of the things that you were concerned about when you bought your first home?
Well, when I bought my first house, I wanted to make sure that I was buying something that I could afford, but I also wanted like my must-haves. Like I had to have that master bedroom and I had to have that bomb kitchen.
Mm-hmm. And so when you were looking for properties, that amazing property that you wanted, what were some of the obstacles you faced with what you saw and what you actually wanted to purchase?
Well, I think in addition to like the master and kitchen I talked about, I wanted to be in the perfect location. So sometimes if it's something like you really want, you got to spend that money. And I had to just buckle down and say, this is what I want, I'm going to do it.
So how did you prepare yourself to buy your first home?
I really just made sure that I had not just enough savings for a down payment, but I wanted also to have some cushion in the bank just in case something happened and I had to do repairs as a homeowner. And then outside of that, just making sure my credit is tight so I can get the good interest rate and all that good stuff. And when I had all my ducks in a row, I went for it.
And how did you go about picking your real estate agent?
Usually I think in this type of space, it's about networking and someone introduced me to my agent that where I purchased my first home, and it was just through someone I know, and it just worked out like that.
Now, how has ownership benefited you since you've become a homeowner?
Yeah, since becoming a homeowner, I've been able to leverage owning my own home and profiting off of that to go into investing. So now I'm able to use that money to invest in rental properties, and I've been doing that for years now.
Awesome. Have you had any obstacles at all with finding rental properties? we want the good, the bad, the ugly.
Lately, the market has been a roller coaster ride. So just trying to deal with being in a space where you can buy rental properties at a very comfortable price to when the supply changed and the market changed, then we're spending way more money than we're used to. But we're still able to find those deals and we're still able to profit from those deals.
Awesome. So here at Triple E, we educate our investors and our buyers on the process. We keep them linked to programs and lenders that are able to, provide the financing. And then one other perk of being a Triple E client is that you get some inside properties that haven't hit the market where you do have access to getting those deals at a great price point. So I have to be honest, Misha Sampson is one of my clients. So Misha, can you just share with the people and the good, the bad, the ugly, how your experience has been with working with Triple E Realty and Property Manager as an investment?
As investors working with Triple E, I think one thing that makes it great is that you're not only my realtor, but you're also my property manager. So when we're having property management issues, you can chime in and help us with that. But then you also help us on a realty side. One great thing that you do for me as my realtor is that you are able to bring to me properties that are off market that I can get at a lower rate than if you would have put them on the market, and then we would have been competing with each other. So, I mean, being with Triple E is probably the best situation we can be in.
Awesome. Well, for those of you who are interested in being an investor, get on to tripleerealty.com and sign up for our 10 mistakes to avoid to being a home buyer and investor. So I talked to a lot of people today.
Hey, I talked to a ton of people today.
Would you say you talked to more buyers or renters?
You know, I would say it's been a mixed bag. So I've talked to quite a few sellers and owners looking to potentially sell their houses in the future, and some that are just really comfortable in their spot that they're in now.
Yeah, I was actually surprised that a lot of people we spoke to were already homeowners. I spoke to, and I think you did too, individuals who just recently went through the home ownership process, which is a good thing because a lot of people think, oh, it's not a good time to buy a home, and people are actually buying homes right now. What was your takeaway in the people you talked to?
Similar to yours. So we got people who are maybe interested and a little bit scared about what's the next steps. And I was glad we were able to communicate to them exactly what they can do to work their way toward becoming a homeowner.
So if you are interested in being a homeowner or selling your home, you can log on to tripleerealty.com and sign up for the 10 mistakes to avoid as a home buyer, the 10 mistakes to avoid as a seller, and the 10 mistakes to avoid as an investor. Thank you.